Ah, yes. Hey, welcome to Mark's Beer Show, where tonight on the show we are answering the age-old question of can dogs drink beer? Now, if you're watching this video, I'm a bit worried that you've probably already fed your dog beer, but never fear, I'm going to answer some of these age-old questions. Now, before we get started, tonight's show, I thought it'd be funny if I drank Brewdog's Hop Fiction Pays Ale, Brewdog from Brisbane. Pretty good beer. Anyways, so dogs, man's best friend. If you're watching this, maybe you should get veterinary advice instead of watching me, but I'm going to try and run you through a few little things quickly and see if we can't learn something along the way. So, dogs, didn't you hear that? Anyways, dogs' stomachs are made up a bit different to ours, so they can't process a lot of food. So here's just a couple of quite common foods you will find in your kitchen that you should not feed your dogs. Again, I'm not a vet, but grapes. Grapes are good for humans. You can make wine out of them. You can make those little dried grapes, sultanas out of them. They're good, but for some reason, bad for dogs. They contain some sort of chemical that makes dogs not good, so don't give grapes to dogs. Macadamia nuts, very exotic, one of the best nuts in the world. Bad for dogs. Again, they contain some sort of chemical. I don't know what it is. I used to give our dog macadamia nuts when we grew up. We'd crush the macadamia nuts on like a bench vice and give the dog one. She was healthy, but bad for them. Don't give your dogs macadamia nuts. Now, a lot of people give their dogs peanut butter. I don't know what the difference is there. But macadamia nuts, bad. Another one you'll find in the kitchen is onions. Oh, hold on. I thought that would have been a good idea. Onions are bad for your dogs. Don't give your dogs onions and don't eat raw onions. They're not apples. And one of the most common ones everyone knows about, you always find that in your cupboard, chocolate. There's some sort of chemical in the makeup of chocolate that you should not give your dogs. So there's a few basic ones that you will probably find. There's a lot more you shouldn't give your dog, but in your kitchen, I saw them. That's what I have in my kitchen. So basically, to answer the question, you shouldn't give your dogs beer. They can't process their organs aren't designed to haven't evolved to process the alcohol. So they'll get nauseous, they'll get sick, they'll vomit, they'll shit themselves. They'll probably die if they're a small dog. Now, there's always stories about, oh, my dog drank beer. I did have a mate whose dog Ralphie, absolute legend of a dog. Is that probably the oldest dog I ever know? He lived till he was about 100. And he drank VB, he drank fucking cheesy burgers all the time. And he was fine. I think it was actually probably the cigarettes that got him in the end, but no, it wasn't. He was just old. He was just old. Anyways. There are options though. And if your dog's always sniffing around your beer, because the beers smell sweet and they see you in it, but hold that thought. I was at a pet shop the other day, and now they do have these alternatives to giving your dog beer. Is dog beer. So this one is Dog Nation, Hop Nation Brewing Company, Melbourne based. And so basically, they're not really beers. They're just more like it's sort of like a beef stock. So it's like, what do they got? They got some ingredients in there. But it's Australian grass-fed beef, leg bones, evaporated sea salt. So it's basically like a health drink for dogs, bit of a fun little treat. And I do have, hold that thought, Bolo, come here mate. Yes, and here's the dog I prepared earlier. That's my mate Bolo. It's his 13th birthday today. He was the inspiration behind tonight's episode. Let's see what he thinks about the dog beer. I think he's quite happy with that. He's had I fillet steak dinner tonight. Anyways, whoop. Good boy, Bolo. So there you go. Don't feed your dog beers. Get some alternatives, or just give them water. And thanks so much to watch Beer Show. Thanks for watching Mark's Beer Show. If you have some true veterinary questions, go see your vet. Don't see me for advice. If you want to know about what different craft beers taste like, watch my other videos. I can tell you that. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Check out my other shows. One day I'll play a keyboard. I'll turn it on. But not today. Woof.